When I was in 4th grade, I had long blonde hair all the way down to my waist. I absolutely loved it, and my parents loved it too. I never wanted to cut it off, but I found myself walking with my head hanging back because I couldn't hold it up. I finally decided to just cut it off, and being a child, I decided to cut it for locks of love. So instead of just a few inches coming off to make it more bearable, I got 14 inches taken off. I basically had a pixie cut. I absolutely hated it, and I got always called a boy because I had a boy haircut. I regret it even till this day because I'm still trying to grow it out. We all probably own a hairbrush. I mean, we have to brush our hair every day. Some people might see it as a chore, while others might see it as an activity they enjoy. A hairbrush, as a symbol, has a lot of great qualities for a person. I am like a hairbrush because I think highly of purity, I'm always trying to fit in, and I'm very organized. A hairbrush, very simply, symbolizes purity, and purity is defined as the freedom of dirt or impurities. It represents purity because a long while ago, brushing your hair was the most innocent and pure act a woman could do, and it had to be done with no men involved. When I was in 8th grade, I asked my dad for a purity ring. I absolutely loved it. I wore it every single day, and whenever anyone asked, with confidence I was like, yep, it's my purity ring. When I went into high school, I started wearing it less and doing things that I knew I didn't want to do. And what I took away from that is that sometimes it's more important to just be yourself than trying to fit in with anybody else. Speaking of fitting in, I'm like a hairbrush because I always try to fit in. A hairbrush is simple and needed in everyday life, but it used to be seen as a symbol of power and wealth because only the super wealthy people could have them. They were handcrafted and took a long time. I used to be super unique, wearing tutus and different patterns and all that type of stuff. When I noticed everybody else wasn't doing that, I lost confidence. So I started dressing like everybody else, doing my hair and makeup like everybody else, when really I would have rather just been myself. Finally, I'm like a hairbrush because a hairbrush is designed to clean and tidy your hair on a daily basis. And I always try to keep my life clean and tidy on a daily basis as well. In the morning, I'll brush my hair, but I'll also pick up my room and make my bed for the day. Also, when I go to bed, I'll brush my hair again, and I'll pack up my stuff for school and put it in my backpack to be ready for the next day. A brush keeps your hair tidy on a daily basis, just like I like to keep my life tidy on a daily basis. In conclusion, I'm like a hairbrush because I think highly of purity, and a hairbrush symbolizes purity. Just like a hairbrush, I'm always trying to fit in, even if I'm not quite there yet, and I like to keep my life clean and tidy on a daily basis. At first, I thought it was really weird to be symbolized as a hairbrush. I mean, that's a really weird object to be symbolized as. But as I started looking through it more and seeing what it symbolizes, I feel like it's something I should really be proud of.